Breaking news here in Hollywood, where a gunman starts firing randomly along a busy street. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Leila Feinstein. Witnesses say the gunman was walking near Sunset and Vine, just shooting at people and cars. Just into the newsroom, we have video of what we believe is the gunman shooting at vehicles in the intersection of Sunset and Vine.
Holy dude. Holy.
Now you can see a car peeling off, trying to get away from the shooter, standing in the middle of the intersection. The red car may contain the victim seriously wounded before police shot and killed the gunman.
Let's go live now to KTLA's Jim Nash. His photographer was the first to arrive on the scene. Jim.
Glenn, Leila, this has to be described as a shooting rampage. Take a look at the scene up the street. We're standing on Vine here. You see lots of cops. And up the street there, behind the police cars, a couple hundred yards away, the covered body of the gunman still lies in the street on Vine just south of Sunset. He was shot by at least one LAPD officer after a lot of witnesses told us that he came walking up the street, firing in every direction, yelling, shooting at cars, shooting at people, and shooting at least one other person before police shot him.
Bam!
Wait, can you say that again?
Bam! He was picking people out with his pistol, walking up the street. Random people at will, and he was just bam! Bam!
At Sunset and Vine, paramedics worked desperately to save a man shot in the neck by a gunman who lays dead in the street nearby. Witnesses say LAPD officers shot the man who was firing the handgun after he refused to surrender.
So I dropped below the Mercedes so he couldn't shoot me, and the cops ran up from the back and told him to drop whatever he had. And then several times from different officers as well. Yeah. And then they shot him.
About 10:30 this morning, the yet unidentified gunman began walking north on Vine towards Sunset, apparently at first firing in the air, then targeting pedestrians and drivers like Don Rydell, who was narrowly missed as he drove by the shooter.
So you drive by,
and this is what happens. So I don't know how close that came to me, but
yeah,
pretty close
to you.
So God was looking down on me today.
The critically injured innocent bystander shot by the gunman was rushed to a hospital as stunned witnesses described the rampage, the shooter shouting and firing all around him.
He was running over there, and I heard yes, on the ground. I heard two shots, pack, and he's shouting and running, Allahu Akbar, he said, Allahu Akbar.
He had a gun in his hand, and he tapped my car with it 3 times, and he just kept walking, and as soon as I turned the corner into McDonald's, I heard gunshots.
All the witnesses tell KTLA that officers repeatedly ordered the gunman to drop his weapon before he apparently made a threatening move. That's when police shot him. And as we come back live, you see a tight shot there of just one of the many markings they put down, police officers put down, where bullet casings land in the street. So we know that the gunman began shooting at least this far back before he got up there, clear up to the corner of Sunset, and started continuing to shoot at people, and then finally shot by police. A lot of loose ends here. We just heard moments ago from a public information officer for the police department, provided very few details. Basically, we have heard unconfirmed reports that there may have been a second person shot by this gunman, maybe just grazed by a bullet. We're trying to chase that down with police. The big thing is, who was this man, and why did he go on this shooting rampage that left this terrifying scene up here in the heart of Hollywood at Sunset and Vine, where we are live right now, Glenn and Leila. And